Chocolate cake has always been one of our favorite family traditions, and I'm sure after you taste a bite of this delectable, ultimate chocolate cake, you'll agree. This cake is so delicious and so easy to make. First, all you need are two 8-inch in diameter, 2-inch deep pie cake baking pans. As you can see, we have placed already pre-buttered the bottom of the pan with unsalted butter, with parchment paper also. We have 2 of these pans set for the 2 cake halves. Now, what I like to do as a little kitchen secret, I take some fine cocoa, which I have already prepared from my cocoa plants outside, and just lightly place the cocoa in the pan like this, and sift it around so that the inside of the pan is evenly coated with the cocoa. You might also want to try to get some of that cocoa on the outside as well. Just lightly coat the rim of the cake pan as well. This adds a special decadence to your treat. And gently tap away some of the excess cocoa. Just do this to the other pan also. Make sure that this is the finest cocoa you can find. That's why I specifically grow my own in my own yard. And it is so worth it. The cake that comes from this is just so delicious and so easy to make. Now that we have that prepared, we take 1 cup of our fine cocoa, we take our sifter, and we have a small bowl, and we just gently sift that cocoa, just shaking gently like this, right into that bowl. Just like so. Sifting really opens the air pockets up and helps for a nice clean taste in that cake. Once the cocoa has all been sifted just like this, we're going to take a cup. Actually, I'd say 3/4 of a cup. 3/4 of a cup of very hot, strong espresso. We're going to mix that into the cocoa just like this. And we're also going to take 1 cup of milk. Here we go. Make sure that the milk has been heated to room temperature. And place that into the bowl as well. And now what you're going to do next is just gently, give it a whisk, I'd say. I have a special treat for you. Isn't that yummy? So just keep whisking this until everything is nice and evenly coated, just like so. This is going to be part of your cocoa mixture. Now, as for the cake base, we need several cups, you can decide how many, of cake flour. This must be the non-self-rising kind. This is not the self-rising, how many times do I have to tell you this? This is just cake flour. Just cake flour. And we're going to sift it as we did the cocoa with the same sifter right into this metal bowl. So we take that cake flour, very gently sift it right on into that bowl there. Wonderful, beautiful, pretty texture. Pretty texture from that beautiful cake flour. Just sifted just like that. Do you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? The sound of cake flour going straight into the bowl. Now what you also need to sift, a pinch of salt, some baking soda, fresh baking soda. And now, I think we are ready for we have our large mixing bowl, into which we're going to add 3 sticks of unsalted butter, not salted. So we're going to use that with a rubber spatula, just like this. Oh, and I'd say you want to really mix this butter around really well. Just like that. And now, we're going to add some sugar to our mixture of butter, unsalted butter. And we're going to add, I'd say a quarter of a teaspoon of sugar. Just enough to add a little flavoring. That looks good. Make sure you mix this very well by hand. We want to mix this by hand because in the olden days, they didn't have these Cuisinart electric mixers, so. Plus, the flavor will be so delicious. Oh, look at that pretty sugar butter dough we've made. Just delectable. Now, add our, let's say a couple drops of vanilla extract, must be pure. Add that right in there to our mixture. Mix it up very fine. This very fresh vanilla I just harvested from my vanilla bean plants this morning. Got to work up quite a sweat here for this. Alright. Now I'd say we're ready, all the while, for our cocoa mixture here. But first we're going to add 4 large eggs brought to room temperature. Now I want to get you in on this action as close as I can. Let's see if I can get... That's 1 egg right there. Stir that very well together. That was another egg right there. That was yet another egg, right there. It's a little booger to get that yolk broken up. And that was the 4th and final egg right there. So now what we're going to do is just continue to stir this mixture up just perfectly, just so that all the egg is mixed in with all that butter and sugar and vanilla and all that wonderful stuff little girls are made of. Now that that's mixed, I think we are now ready to add our delicious cocoa mixture. We're just going to mix these very well until fully incorporated. This might be a little messy. Let's see how it goes. I think that went rather well. Just going to scroll. What a beautiful color! I know you guys can't see it because you're very unfortunate, but what a beautiful color. I'm just going to scrape this all out with a spatula here. And now, I'm just going to mix and fold until this is all prepared very well. Alright. In the meantime, we're going to add our mixture to this larger bowl here. Now I really want you to get in on the action on this one, so bear with me while I set this up a little bit. Let me move this over here. So I really want you to enjoy this experience of... Oh, that didn't make as much noise as I thought it would, but don't worry, the taste will compensate. We're just going to carefully dump all of this cake mixture right into this bowl here. Just carefully scrape it all out. And now we're going to begin to sift. Very carefully, we already sifted this, but we're putting it right back in here. We're going to fold it in there, just like this. We're going to combine both of these mixtures, going to combine it together here. We're going to be stirring these until they're just combined together. Just stirring, easy stirring. Stirring. Just listen to the sound of this cake. What do you think of that? All right. Now I believe we have all of our ingredients mixed perfectly well. Now we'll begin pouring these into cake rounds, the rounds that we prepared at the beginning of this episode. Oh boy, this is heavy. Wow. This is so stupid. This is just about the dumbest thing I've ever done. Okay, let's get the other one over here. So, ew. Alright, at this point, I just want to get this in the oven. Ugh. Oh my god. How in the world am I going to do this? Oh. There it goes. Chocolate cake. By the way, this is for my sister. I make this for her every day. Because she is fat, fat, fat. Oh my god. Oh, this is heavy. Oh, mother. Alright, I'd say those are pretty evenly spread out. Oh my